Guys, we're back. We're here. We're back, baby. So let me tell you guys something, all right? If you're a fan of the internet and if you're a fan of testing, then this is the stream for you because we're going to test my internet signal strength, guys. It's abysmal. A lot of you guys have just been too nice, right? But on the last stream, when we were playing some Alpha 3 and Alpha 2 gameplay for our boy Dr. Torque, right? It was like Minecraft. When I went to go play that back, it was so choppy. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. We can't do that here. If we're going to try to do some gameplay streams, I got to upgrade the internet. Now, I can't have fiber optics like our boy James hates everything. I think he was sharing with me off camera here. He's got 5,000 gig upload or something. It's insane, right? So I went from like 6 to 10 upload to 40 upload. I upgraded, right? I upgraded to the max internet that Spectrum, our provider, was able to offer, right? So we're back, baby, on a Saturday afternoon. We're going to test not only equipment, but we're going to test the video and the playback. We got to get this right, guys, because I can't be doing this to you guys each and every week, right? Guys, I appreciate the hardcore guys that have been here since the beginning. And speaking of the beginning, I'm actually going to play a video. It's going to be part of the testing, right? Of when I live streamed, like when I first started in the beginning, when it was just me and my wife and we had a tablet, guys. I'm going to throw it back because there are names in the chat there that I'm like, holy hell, you guys have been with me, my wife, my family, our home arcade for like going on 2 years now. That's incredible, guys. Like the journey, the ups and the downs, right? It's insane. Dan Z, thank you so much, man, for being here. Ted Adam Green, coming hard with the jokes. I love it. I think Thor Casey was here doing the same. Guys, you're the best. Julio Hernandez, what's going on, man? Yes, Black Magic is right, dude. We're testing out some equipment, so hopefully we have a successful stream because I got the pinball pulled up. I got 2 of the most powerful cameras running, so fingers crossed, guys. I'm gonna need your help. I want to see what's going on. No live unboxing. No live unboxing. We're just gonna be doing some. We're just gonna be having fun, chilling, chat, guys. TM is in the building. TMC, let's go. What's up, bro? How you doing? Let's see here. Okay, let's start off the first test, right? Let's start off the first test. So let me share my screen, and I'm gonna have to play this back. So there's gonna be some pauses and stuff because I want to see what you guys are seeing. You guys let me know if this is smooth or not, if this is hot or not, guys, hot or not. Let's see what's going on here, right? Now, I'm gonna watch this on my phone, and I'm gonna see what this actually looks like.
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Street Fighter Alpha 3.
All right, guys, I'm fingers crossed with this one, man. Because I can't go anywhere else. This apartment complex is wired only for Spectrum, and I got the best of the best. Well, I'm watching just like you are. Okay, I mean, okay. I'm kind of looking at a live reaction here. You guys watch it too. Obviously, you're watching right now. What's going on, Jonathan? Let's go, man. That's a new name in a friendly face in a new place here. Okay, it's like a little bit choppy. but it's not as bad as it was. I don't know, chat. What are you thinking? You let me know live. I'm gonna push my PC to the max here with everything. Oh, I wish, Prince Vinny. I wish. I got to get my mini PC up and rolling. James is also supposed to help me with that. Oh, we gotta add, of course. Here.
He said it, quote,
oh, Brad Schimmel, what are you doing to us, guys? These election ads are just they're the worst. Like they're like they keep repeating the same thing over and over, and it just doesn't stop. I thought we were done with this stuff, right? This is like, what is this, a tax one? It's like, dude, have you not done your taxes yet? Mine are already spent. Spent and saved, right? Okay, here we go. We're back, baby. Let's go. Okay, I think this is looking smooth so far. Oh man, if this could work, guys. Like, we could play video now. Oh yeah. And I just want to pause this real quick. Okay, this is a total separate thing. I'm gonna go big screen real quick, guys. Okay, look at that KO, looking perfect. How can I make me bigger? Here we go. Okay, so guys, listen to this. So we were paying for the max internet, but they weren't giving that to us because we were on a grandfathered plan. Why the hell did you not give us the automatic update? So we're sitting here getting 400 up a download and like 6 upload, and we're paying for we should be getting a gig and like 40 upload, like a gig download, 40 upload. I'm just like, what are you doing here? Like, I thought a simple phone call and hopefully it'll be a little bit better, right? It's not gonna be perfect. It's not gonna be like 5,000 or anything like that. It's like fiber optic lines. We're not gonna do that, but yeah, it's slightly choppy. Okay, let's see. Let's take a look here. Let's just test this out together. I think ideally, guys, at least when the camera's on me and we're just talking, it'll be a lot better. I won't be like looking like a Minecraft character like I do sometimes. It like makes me all fuzzy looking. We can't have that. I'm watching this back. It looks like a little choppy. Yeah, it's not as smooth as I'd like it to be, but it's definitely better than what we were getting before. Still kind of choppy. How's the audio? Is the audio choppy on both the video and myself, or is it just the video that's choppy? Chat, let me know. Yeah, Julio's gonna bring up a good point here. This is exactly like what happened to me. This is Spectrum for you. We had 400 megabytes. That's what I just had literally like an hour ago for 2 years, and I called and they said, oh, we have 5 more. So now turn the router, provide a mesh Wi-Fi system. Now listen. Call them again because now they only have a gig or 500. They only have 2 now. It's like you got to call them every month because they change their packages. It's still choppy. At least when I'm watching it on my phone, it's a little choppy, guys. What is it for you guys? It's a little choppy, but I'll tell you, it's a little bit better than what it was. I was hoping to get it perfect. You know me, I'm perfectionist, right? This sucks because I wanted to stream like the iconic arcade. So like I wanted to stream this while playing. Okay, playing audio sounds great. That's awesome, guys. And I will obviously watch this back when we're done here. Just so I can kind of analyze everything myself. Like, because I can't hear my phone right now. I'm dialed into the stream. This is good. This is good interactions. I got other tests I'm going to run too. So I'm hardwired. Yeah, great question, Julio. I'm hardwired. The router's literally like just in the other room here. And, you know, I didn't know, you know, I'm in an apartment complex. I didn't know if I should, you know, get a, you know, mesh, you know, Eero system. Let me just turn that down just a little bit. Go for broke. I love this game. I can't wait till we get to play this and it's in our home arcades now. Yeah, so we're hardwired in all the time. I learned that the hard way. used to not do that. Let me see something real quick. I'll let that play for you guys real quick because I want to see. I'm going to bring up an old video. And I want to test the pinball out too. You guys are about to see young CornerCade. I didn't lose all my hair and the internet didn't beat the shit out of me yet. All right, let's see. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, God, this is so old. It's crazy, guys. All right, let's pause this real quick. I'm just gonna head over here. Let's replace this screen. Let's see what's going on here. Let's go to here, guys. Let's shut that off. Now let's make this big. Let's play this. Look, this is when I first started out, guys. Look at the journey that we've been on. You know, you guys graciously gave me a hat that I get to cover up my bald spot with. You know, absolutely great. That CornerCade news today. You got double Danny's. On the fence about it. I know we're gonna be. One of my friends is getting one, and he's gonna let us do an unboxing. We'll do a live unboxing on the channel, and then we will. Mike Hawkers. Guys and everything. So hilarious. We're kind of excited to get our hands on it and to kind of see what. Look at this. Look at what we used to be. Look at where we've come, guys. This is insane. Looks like September 5th. Our streams used to be like 4 hours long, guys. My wife comes in here. Let's go. We really appreciate that. We're listening to the show. Great show as always. And we're eating our dinner. All right, let me see if I can test it so we can speed test this. We gotta go. Yeah, it's go time. We had to get the house shut down. Hopefully all the kids went to bed. I mean, our daughter just went to bed. That's why my wife was just a little late. But we ended up having time. All right, that's muted, right? I just want to make sure. Don't want double Danny's interfering with you guys. Here we go. Maybe it's muted for you now. Okay. So, all right, let's give this a speed test. Here we go, Jason. This is what you wanted me to do. I know. Julio, thank you so much, man. Come on, let's crank it up there. Let's go. We need a gig. Come on, you can't just stay in the 600s here. Oh, Mike, that's a great question. Give me one. Mike's got a great question here. Any plans on getting the Unico Nova Blast? It would be pretty cool to have that, but it's a cool piece of hardware. But I don't have any plans right now to get it. But it is a pretty cool piece of hardware. I will say that. Like if I head into my living room with a couple of bar stools, look at those ads. I mean, those ads know how to target me, right? Look at Arcade One Up. Like, look at that. Okay, so there's your internet test. Julio Hernandez, Danny from the past meets Danny from the future. It's like Terminator. You look more tan back in the day. Well, it's different cameras too, guys. It looks different cameras too. So if we go back, there's your speed test. I mean, I wish it was more of a gig. I don't know what the 600. I mean, we're 400 megabytes per second off there, right? Right. All right. Let's see here. Is that good? I don't know anything about the technical specs, guys, and I just want to be honest with you right here. Like I am literally like, you give me the mic and I'll be the showman, right? I'm the star of the show, whatever you want to say, right? I'm the guy, the face in front of the camera, face for radio, right? I'm not the production crew. I need the guys that have all the megabytes per second, all the cameras, all the lights, all that jazz, right? The anchor of the news doesn't do all that. They have their own TV production crew. So I struggle with this sort of thing. So that's why I wanted to go live and kind of test it out with you guys. But I know nothing about anything when it comes to that. Let's see here. Okay, so let's go share. let's go back to how was that video chopping, by the way? I just wanted to see. Let's do this. Star Wars Atari on there as well. And then when the re-release came out, we're back, baby. That one went like Best Buy just said, wait a minute, we have all these old cabinets, so they put them online and they sold out, and people thought they were getting the re-release. That was always available. So for the how is this playing for you guys? Star Wars, it was available at Best Buy if you just walked in the store and asked somebody for it. So it's very nice. Again, left hand talking to the right foot. That was available the entire time. See, this is I think this is when we did like a Fast and Furious gameplay. Like nobody put it on the app. Yeah, check it out. Of course. Of course. That's all right. We're here. We're back. I need my wife to crash at least 3 times for me to have a chance. That's how it is with these cabinets. It's so crazy seeing this old stuff. That's insane. Okay, let's do this. Let's cut that out. All right, let's see. Let me know how the video feedback was. Now here, I'm going to test another camera. So I have this pulled up already. See what happens here if we do this. All right, guys, there's our infamous pinball machine. Now let's let me cut the Govee lights out real quick. Oh, Retro Alert Gaming is actually in the building, not in the comments. Let's go, dude. Let's go. You're able to catch it live. That's awesome. Love it. We're just testing. There's nothing really cool here. I got the next show planned out. Okay, so I cut the lights off real quick. I'm just gonna cut the cool vibe, right? So you guys can see what's going on here. Now, guys, you got to realize here that everything on my end looks phenomenal. I need to know what it looks like on your end, okay? So I can bring this up. Because if it looks like Garbo, we're going to be in a world of hurt. Because this is the best I can do. I can't do anything else. So how's the pinball looking right now with the lights, the camera, the action, all that jazz? I might get over there and just play real quick. You won't be able to hear me, and you're just going to see a blank bubble, right? But you'll get the gist as to if I were to set up a camera on my face on the tripod, and maybe we can do some live gameplay of, said tables, right? Yes, this is a first. See, we need you here more often, man. You got to stay up, okay? Should I go live on Saturdays now? James moved to Thursdays. Does anybody else go live on Saturday? I don't keep up with everybody. I normally go on Tuesday. If you guys haven't already, check out Retro Alert Gaming. My moderators put a link to his channel in the comment section here. This guy does phenomenal editing. It's hilarious. He's got this like throwback vibe from like the early 90s that he uses to like edit the stuff. And it's just he does really cool videos. I wish he put out more videos more often. Okay, cool. So it's looking good. Okay, let me just head over to the table real quick. This camera, it just needs to stay on. These are my 2 most powerful cameras, and I'm just gonna literally play around of this primal card. Actually, I don't even know if could my mic actually go over here? Hold on, let's see. Oh, this mic is phenomenal. Okay, it like can and can't. Like it's not. You don't need to hear my voice really. Okay, so let's see. Let's go like this. Oh, this mic is cool. It like goes like this, and it comes back around. You could like raise it. Oh, this Elgato stuff's phenomenal. I didn't even realize you could do that. Yeah, look at that. PD7. We could just back to back, dude. Just send traffic my way. I don't know. Maybe we'll think about it. I don't know. Well, see, my wife's off on Saturday. I don't know. Well, she's off Tuesday too. I don't know. Let me know, chat. We can go either way. All right, let's see. I'm gonna play around here. You might not be able to hear anything, but we'll see because my mic's over here and the pinball's right over there. So, but I just want to see. Let me know in the chat how the ball's moving, if there's any glitching, stuttering, anything like that. All right. Oh, I got the set to hold on. Time of day. We got to put this to morning. Let's go. Oh, let's go, baby. Now I just let myself die at the end there. I just let it drain. But if you see there, number 33, that's right, baby. We're back. I made the leaderboards finally. Oh, dude. Okay, let's do this. All right, guys, let me see your feedback here again. I'll watch this later. Video is fine. Dude, we might have finally made it. I was so concerned. Again, I'm not a specs guy. Let me turn my pinball down real quick. And I'm not a specs guy, right? So I didn't know, gosh, is it my computer? I'm running on a laptop right now, right? Streaming from a PC or 4KP, just my laptop, my PC. So, I didn't know. Geez, I'm running an i5. It's a gaming laptop, right? It's an HP Victus, nothing special. It's got it's an i5 with 16 gigs Corsair RAM that I kind of upgraded from 8 gigs. DDR5 it runs on, and then I have 256 storage, but I have a 2050 graphics card, integrated graphics card, not a dedicated graphics card, not an integrated graphics card. So again, not the most powerful stuff, right? So I'm like, dude, do I upgrade my PC? What do I do? But I figured I'd start with the internet, kind of go from there, see what we have. Anytime, buddy, anytime. And Julio, thank you for putting that into the chat here. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, so I was I was really bummed out when I was like, dude, I can't do live gameplay at all. Like I want to play games with you guys, even though we're chilling and chatting. Those streams don't really do well, but I think it'd be cool to play like Alpha 3, Alpha 2, Third Strike while we're waiting for John D's cabinet to come out. I could play it on a mini PC or something, or we could play the pinball packs when they come out. Like have some fun with that. So it's something that again, I'm trying to upgrade the stream quality here for you guys. So I didn't know, and I didn't know. Oh, is it the equipment? If it's not the PC, could it be the equipment? Do I need a powered USB hub? I know Chaotic shouted out to me, Danny. You need this powered USB hub because your laptop's the juice is getting all sucked from it. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do here. So at least now we kind of know what's going on. Now I could possibly see about adding a third camera pointed to the DMD so you guys can see that, and then we'll kind of go from there. But dude, that would be really exciting if if I'm watching this back, guys, we might be there. I mean, you got to understand as a content creator, it's so frustrating. Like you're trying to show you guys like the best of the best, right? And show you guys what this has to offer. And you're watching this, and it looks like Mr. Potato Head or Humpty Dumpty fell off the bridge, and it's like, what am I watching here, right? So this is all good stuff. I'm gonna have to get my pinball rig then set up properly because this could be some really cool stuff. We could have some fun. Oh, that's awesome. I'm very happy. And we'll see. Obviously, Saturday night could be a little bit different. I'm streaming at 5 in the afternoon here. But depending on who's on the internet in my complex, we'll see what happens. I think that's the majority of the tests that I wanted to do. Oh, I have a sneak peek. Guys, here, where are you at? For those of you that are following me, as you always do, dedicated listeners, even listening to this right now. Oh, I got to actually send this over. I can show you the thumbnail for the show, baby. Let's go. We got it all done. We got a new thumbnail, guys. If that doesn't make you get hyped, then I don't know what will. All right, well, that's sending over here. I'll have to save it, obviously. Oh, this is exciting. And I'm playing this video while I got that video going. So there's a lot going on right now. Guys, what are you doing on this Saturday afternoonish night here? What do we got cooking? That's good stuff. This is positive in the right direction here. All right, let's see. Let's get the internet test down. See, I don't know nothing about the internet tests and all that jazz. So let's see. Did this save in the right place? Maybe. Is this the one? Ah, look at this. Look at this. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just. I got a lot going on right now. All right, let's just bring me down. If I take me down, you probably can't hear me, right? I was gonna say, this is the new and improved thumbnail, guys. Let's go. We got, boxed it a little bit different. The background's changed a little bit, but you know, there we go, baby. Let's go. And we changed it to purple from orange. So that's what we're gonna be talking about. Alrighty. Alrighty, I think that concludes everything. So now where do we go? Where do we go from here, guys? I got 15 people. We're just hitting here. I also ordered a sign. It was like for free. My wife had like Temu points or something. So there's gonna be a sign that's coming back here, right here. And then maybe we'll still look for a ticketer, because I know that's something I was looking for. Oh yeah, we can get the lights back on. It's all dingy and dark back there. So all I gotta do is hit one button and boom, we're back, baby. That's it. Just like that. Just like so. Oh, this is much better. This is much better. Now that I know that this is all, whoa, we got too much going on here. Now that I know that we got this properly configured, this helps me. This helps me a lot. This is very exciting. What else can I do? So there's video. Oh, I know. If I go to a website, because if I go to websites and I was like scrolling through, sometimes it's all messed up. So if I go to, let's go check and see if we got some cabs for sale. Let's go see what's going on in the world of marketplace. Let's see what we got going on here. Let me share this screen here. Okay, here we go. Where is it at? That's the question. That's great because this is like the peak time. Everybody is like, our son's gaming right now on the Xbox. My wife's streaming content on the TV. So this is like really testing out a lot of things here, which is good. All right, let's go over here. Okay, let's see. There we go. Okay, guys, what's for sale? Anything new? Anything new? Anything exciting? I always type in real arcades too. You literally just type in arcades. Let's do that real quick too. Don't want to be discriminatory. It's gonna be weird once like the media one up stuff is out and the basic fun. Am I gonna have to type in basic fun? It's no longer just gonna be arcade one up. That's what everybody's used to just typing in. And then all the research results will come up from there. What in the world is this? This is definitely not a Galaga. Okay, let's keep on going. This is actually pretty cool. So the screen is like really slanted on these things, but check this out, guys. Okay, the games list. This is a real arcade, right? $900, but the games list. I was looking at this thing, 1942. Commando, Bubble Bobble, Captain Commando, got Centipede, Crystal Castles, Double Dragon is on there. I don't know Double Dragon 3, but Elevator Action, Final Fight, Food Fight, Ghosts and Goblins, Golden Tee. Trying to go down here, Mega Man, Millipede, Missile Command. And that's kind of Space Invaders, Warlords, Strider, Street Fighter 2. Like that's like a very odd, I'll take that. That's a good group of games, right? And obviously this thing is like hideous, but if you were to have like a real arcade, that's a good mix. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything new is up for sale here. Anything that's catching my eye. Oh, you guys are big fans of the channel. What are we looking at? What are we looking at here? This is the older. I'm going to see if I can get this thing on a closeout clearance for like $200, $300 at Sam's Club. That's what I'm kind of eyeing right now. But yeah, it looks like that's this is gonna be really far from me. I got this thing at max miles, 500 miles away. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything XL Arcade 1-Up related is for sale yet. We always keep looking. You got to check a couple times per day because you never know what's going to pop up. Like, look at this. Commando, $350. I'll give you $200. Take it off your hands. Right? Fix it up a little bit. Now, Commando's not a nostalgic game for myself, but we're talking real arcades now. Oh, what is this? Tekken 2? Interesting. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Owning a piece of history is something else, you know? The arcade one-ups are fine. The home arcades do the job, but when you're owning a piece of history, that's got a story behind it, you know what I'm saying? I guess there is a story behind the arcade one-ups, but it's a whole different ball game, right? Yeah, I was saying that games list isn't bad. I mean, it's got like everything, right? Like that's kind of why we were looking at the ALU, you know, the At Games Legends. It's like, you know, do I want a multi-cane in my arcade? You know, not really. But there's just gonna be like games that aren't gonna be made. You know what I'm saying? Like you're kind of like second tier. Like you're not getting a Missile Command cabinet, right? Like that would look badass, but you know, Crystal Castles, you're probably not even going to see that, but that would look badass, right? So it's like you still want those games. That's why I was looking at the ALU because you know you can put an infinite amount of games through coin ops or whatever you got going on there, um, and then kind of have some fun and see what's up. You know, you still play games. That's what it's about, right? All right, Mike Hawker is going to give us some valuable information here. He says to answer your question about the peasant calves, it is not cheaper to make them all black T molding. But they wanted them to look natural with the new riser. Got you. That would make sense. Okay. You know, you don't think of this stuff. And this is what we're going to be talking about in the next show, guys. Like, Arcade went up. Now, you know, I called it a long time ago, guys. And I did. I said, when I got the Slim Katie, okay, I said, well, this is going to be the new form factor going forward. Whether it saves them money or it's because of a lawsuit, we think probably, right? It's going to be because it saves them money, right? You're making a smaller package, so it's going to be less materials, which is going to be less shipping, right? It all makes sense, right? So these like new arcades that we saw, my God, I hope that it's just that's the peasant cade, right? Now, when it comes to their deluxe line, right? You know, maybe they only have a certain amount of licensors left, guys. So for you guys hoping that something's going to come to fruition, it's not. This is not. I think they have Midway and then Bandai Namco and Golden Tee, and at most, right? At most, to my knowledge. But yeah, that makes sense. 100% Mike Hawkers that why it would be the same edge banding to match in with the riser. That totally makes sense then. I know because I had that question. Because they're not going to make individual risers for each cab. It's just one standard riser, move the drill. So that does make sense. But yeah, I'm hoping that they don't take that same digital art and then put it on like a deluxe. Like, why would you do that? You know, because it's all one piece anyways, and it comes together. You're not buying a riser. So when I got that, I was kind of like bummed. I got to be honest with you guys. That like if we got games that were in that more Slim Katie design, I mean, you name your favorite game, right? You know, whether it be Cubert, you know, Robotron, Crystal Castles, you know, whatever, right? Like whatever game we're talking about, right? Before you know John D's endeavors, right? Endeavors. I would probably have kind of rolled in with just the Slim Cadies and just say, guys, like this is what we got, and you got to deal with it, right? Um, yeah, I think that's I would have been fine with it, right? Because I mean, like, we don't see the back of the cabinets anyways. The only thing we see is the front. So then it could have been a win-win, right? If you got some banger titles, like even guys, if you just wanted a milk midway and you just wanted to come up with an MK3 Ultimate cabinet, a Bubbles cabinet, a Gauntlet cabinet, you know, whatever, right? Just whatever, right? Um, I think a lot of us would have still bought it. We still would have been kind of hyped. Again, you have the same games in your arcade, right? It's a little bit repetition, but it's something at least a little bit flavorful, a little bit fresh. Um, Mike is following up saying the digital blend using the ciders and a divider for all sections on the website. So it could be kind of a blending. Oh, let's head over there. Let's head over to the website real quick. Are you getting the Alice in Wonderland pinball? Okay, so let's go over there real quick. I don't see that, but we can definitely head over there. Alice in Wonderland pinball. I like it. I love the direction that they're going. Really cool company, really nice guys, really awesome product. I got to see a little bit more though. So when B was playing it yesterday, and this is kind of like this is like a teaser trailer to the show, right? when B was playing it on his live stream and his video, lights are just blinking. Nothing's really happening. There's no like game code. There's nothing that's signifying that like when I hit a ramp, there's one light that goes on, then two lights that go on, then three lights, and then unlocks multi-ball or whatever, right? There's no game being done. So you're just free flowing and getting points at that point. Kind of like Primal Carnage that we just played, right? There's not really any method to the madness. So I got to see that. I want to hear the music. I want to hear the voice actors. I want to hear call outs. There's a little bit more I want to hear because this guy it's a little bit harder than just getting the, At Games Legends digital pinball. If I don't like Primal Carnage, then I can buy other tables. You're stuck with this table. This is the table, right? And there's been some rumors of prototypes that they have already of Star Wars. If this one sells successfully, they're going to see if they can do a Star Wars one, which would be crazy cool like that. Like, it's interesting to see like other ones, right? But yeah, I know my wife really wants it. We shall see. I need to see a little bit more. Kind of want to get her opinion on it. I know she was really big on, just having physical pinball, affordable physical pinball in the house. So yeah, I think we're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, 50-50. I think it'd be really cool to have. I think then we would move probably the two pinballs. We can kind of expand this room a little bit by gutting out the closet, taking off the doors, putting the two pinballs in there. We don't really use that closet anyways. And then it would be like Pinball Alley, and we can decorate it nice. And that would give us another room in like this main room for another XL, which would be a win-win, right? Win-win. We'd be getting two more machines in here. So I think I would kind of be on board with that. We got to see what's going on. We need to see a little bit more, right? Thor says the ALU is fugly. Yes, you are not wrong with that. I am kind of disappointed. This is again what we're going to be talking about. Let me see if I can do. There we go. Now we're on. It says very disappointing. They aren't improving the design, but the actual hardware is pretty good. Yeah, that I don't understand either. Why you can't just make it look like the X-Men 97, right? Why can't you just make it look like a midway, just basic arcade cabinet, right? Like why? Nobody really says like, oh, that's the Swan, that fugly cabinet. Oh, that's At Games. Like that's not a recognizable thing. It's just a now. No multi-cades are beautiful, right? But man, you just make it like an arcade. That's all we're asking for. I think you have a huge win-win there. Okay, where's this digital banana shop here? What are we talking about? I don't see any digital stuff. Let me know, Mike Cockert. Mike also says, I haven't heard any information about RQ1 for the rest of 2025 other than a 45th anniversary Pac-Man. We're in the same boat there. I haven't heard anything either. Prince Vinny, let me ask you about your Golden Axe conversion. Did you have the Golden Axe PCB or will you be running out of Pi? I have everything from Arcade 1-Up. I have the control panel, the encoder boards. It's going to be all Arcade 1-Up. Great question. I'm waiting on my boy G.I. Joel to cut the control panel. That is all we're waiting for. We got the buttons. I need one other thing. I need the control panel and I need a Sega sticker, right? Because if we go over here, actually, great question. Perfect timing here. So if we go over, it's funny. It's not in their renders. That is hilarious. So this isn't even the proper render. So right here, guys, can we zoom in here? There is a Capcom. There's supposed to be an Arcade 1-Up sticker here. There's not that either. So there's an Arcade 1-Up sticker here, and there's a Capcom sticker here, right? I need to get a Sega sticker for here, or I buy black vinyl and just vinyl the whole thing black. Maybe I do that one way or another. That's all I have to do now. I'm waiting, guys. I'm patiently waiting. No rush to Joel. He's got a lot of busy things going on, so no, it's not his fault or anything. But I'm just waiting. I got everything from Joe Sabos. I'm ready to fucking rock and ready to roll. And as soon as my wife has off, we're gonna film that sumbitch and get it set up and ready to rock and roll. It'll be very, very exciting. That'll probably be our last mod, to be quite honest with you guys. Our last mod and our best mod because of how it's gonna look and the functionality of it. Yeah, I don't, Prince Vinny. I don't know anything about like a Pi really. I don't know how to operate that or how to mod that at all. I'm very stupid when it comes to that stuff. I would love to get if I move here, I would love to actually mod this Pac-Man into a Frogger. That would be really, really cool using the Arcade 1-Up hardware, like taking the Arcade 1-Up encoder board, PCB, putting it into there, and then you'd have Time Pilot 88 or whatever, and then you'd have Frogger. I think that'd be dope. That was the whole plan originally because it's a wood grain cabinet, but with that whole XL information now, it's kind of just shaking up things. I don't know if I want to just invest and divulge, money into these projects that we're not going to keep. What's going on, B Kirby? Let's go, dude. Okay, so the whole thing with that, right? So everybody always is like, so for the AL, now I'm talking about the ALU, so the HD one, right? At Sam's Club right now for $4.99 on sale. I'm gonna hopefully see if I can get that for like bones cheap. Remember when they were discounting the $200 HD pinballs? If I get a $200 ALU, yeah, I'm gonna put that in the arcade and make that my multicade. I'm gonna have you, my family here to help support me in modding that and making it look really cool. But as far as like the 4K version of that, well, you would want 4K for two reasons. If you're hooking up like a Nintendo Switch, or if you want to hook up like an Xbox, PlayStation 5, anything like that, right? And they want to do it for their pinball, so their 4K pinball. So not everybody can not only afford but have the space for both an ALU and a pinball, right? So what they want to do at games, they want to make one machine. From what I know from them is that's why the 4K variant would be there, so that you can play the 4K pinball. Even though it like runs on 2K, right? So I know a lot of people are asking that now. I wouldn't play pinball on that. I think that's a little silly, but to each their own, right? To each their own. I don't have a Nintendo Switch. Otherwise, we could consider that for sure. Yeah, I don't have that. What's the latest? Fred Burner, you're back, baby. I can explain, kind of, question mark. Hold on, let me see. Let me grab something real quick. Stay right here. This is a free fall chillin' chat. Give me 1 second. I've got a whole bunch of stuff here now that you guys got me getting all this stuff now. Okay, let's. Hold on. It's like Christmas now. We might as well just open up this whole thing because it all kind of came apart. All right, Joe. Let's go. Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. We're upside down. Here we go. Okay, so this is the bezel. This thing looks fucking gorgeous, and I'm not going to be able to justify getting the whole thing on here. Let me move myself over here. But this is the bezel, okay? So that's the bezel. It's got all the game stuff on there. This is going to be really cool, right? Okay, that's all readable. Yeah, I wish Calvin won. Quarter deck. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by. Let's go, dude. This is the marquee. That's going to be backwards because it's reverse. What you get the gist, right? This is the marquee. Now we're going with Golden Axe because Golden Axe was originally in the Dynamo form factor, okay? So we want to keep it true and true. Okay, let's see what else I got here. Joe Sabos got this thing all taped up. All right, let's see. This is the next thing. Might as well just take off the tape at this point. Hold up. All right, put that off to the side. Okay, so here, little advertisement for Joe Sabos, but these are the stickers for the control panel. So we're gonna have like a logo, the player movement. If I can get Joe out of there. There we go. The jump, the magic, the player 1, player 2. Now with the arcade 1-Up one, they kind of did something goofy, and I gotta have 3 joysticks on this thing. No, it's gonna keep the 17-inch Calvin one. We're keeping the 17-inch on this guy. But they did something goofy where the player 1, and speaking of which, I got the big when you order the encoder board and PCB from Market One, they got to send you the whole thing. So I got this big guitar here. I'm not going to use any of these buttons or anything because we're putting real buttons in, but I'm going to use the joysticks. I'm going to have to use player 1, player 2, and player 3 start. It's very weird. So I had to have a custom control panel for this. And we're going to use these 3 joysticks that are here as well. And then you guys are going to see it's going to be rocking and rolling. Let me put this big beefy boy off to the side real quick. And then I got the PCB somewhere in the closet. There's not much to look at there. And then here, this is going to go on this is Joe Sabos. There you go, Joe. Okay, then this is a control panel art here. Obviously, it'll go on, and then we'll cut it. And then here is the side art. So these are already like cut out, and then you just put them on the cabinet in a crisscross X. You guys have seen that before, right? Get this piece of tape off of here. But yeah, I'm waiting on the control panel because I can't do anything without the control panel. I can put the side art on, but I mean that's like goofy, right? All right, so and then here I kind of helped Joe out with this, so I helped Joe, guys. Let's go. So here, get down here. Okay, here we go. So the Golden Axe original side art was right here, right? You see this shape right here? And Joe showed me that he's like, Danny, it's not going to be able to cover the Street Fighter logo. What are we going to do? Because I wasn't getting the whole piece. I was like, you know what? Make it a black square like this, and it'll cover. And Joe said, you got it. So this is going to be now sold as a kit that you can actually order from joesabos.com or whatever. And this is what you're going to get, guys. So I don't know what the price is. I paid $200. I don't know what the price is on there. But you're going to get all this stuff, the bezel, the marquee, the art, all that shit. So if you guys want to do this at home too, I'm telling you, the guys, this is a really cool mod for 2 reasons. Golden Axe is dope. You know, I wanted to try to bring back all of the arcade 1-up games. It would have been cool to do like an outrun in the Fast and Furious body style and redo everything. Trust me, like we had plans, guys. But yeah, Jason, Chris, thank you so much, man, for being here. Let's go, Golden Axe. I love it. Yeah, it's gonna be fun stuff. So again, we have never played Golden Axe. You know, I'm younger. I'm probably the youngest YouTuber in the home arcade space. I got to be honest with you. That's why everybody gives me shit all the time. Like you guys know they're joking, right? I just want to preference that when they say stuff. it's an inner joke. You guys got to be in VR when you're there. But God, look at this. Just looking at this, like Sega. Like look at that. It looks so cool. But I want to make sure that this is straight. What was I saying? I got that sidetrack. Okay, so when you do the mod of this dynamo, right? So we can like let's say XL blew up in our face. John D's not coming out with anything. We're all done. The world's over with, right? Hold on, let me get this extra camera out here. Okay. It wouldn't matter because I can re-buy this Street Fighter cabinet, right? It's not like this cabinet is some kind of like thing I can't get. It's Street Fighter. Like so I was like, okay, what kind of games did Arcade 1-Up come out with that we could make into a dynamo? And the best one that we came to was Golden Axe, right? It was Golden Axe. Now, Golden Axe, The Revenge of Death Adder, that might have been in like a midway cab. A lot of these are conversion kits. If correct me if I'm wrong here. But yeah, that should be everything. I got the PCB in the closet. Let me just make sure. Let me grab that real quick. See if I'm missing anything else. Yes. Okay, I got it. Look at that. This is the brains right here. The PCBA Golden Axe. I didn't open it yet. Hopefully it's all in there. But that's the whole mod. Then I just got the buttons, the switches. And then we'll be ready to rock and ready to roll. So I'm excited. My wife loves to do the X-Acto knife cutting on the control panel. She makes it look phenomenal. The only hiccup that I could see us having is, you know how there's that plastic rounded piece? I'm like, I don't know how we're going to cut that to get on there. We'll have to figure out a method to the madness here. Maybe we'll have to cut it in half and do one and do the other. We'll see what's up. But yeah, so that's Golden Axe in a nutshell. Possibly our last arcade 1-up mod ever. Modding's gonna be a little bit different. We're still gonna mod, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? Hopefully with the John D cabinets, and anything going forward from Basic Fun, I hope you can just swap out the sticks directly. Like it's a direct 1-for-1 swap. Excuse me, because the real sticks and buttons, guys, it truly separates this from like a home arcade product to more of a realistic cabinet. It truly is that big of a deal. It's that big of a difference. I'm like, to hell with late night stream. Saturday afternoon is where it's at. Let's go, baby. For those of you that are just getting in, we were testing the internet out. So my internet's kind of like been crappy. Um, no, so I wanted we have a good chance of doing like live pinball streams now, which is dope, right? This is very exciting. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. I would want to do an X-Men in the Mortal Kombat shape cap. So yeah, we had a lot of plans. We were going to do the X-Men beat 'em up and actually the X-Men 97 cabinet. Obviously get a new control panel. Have the 3-button layout just like that. We had a lot of plans, guys. But I've mentioned this before. You got to understand with modding, it costs a little bit of money, guys. It's not something that's like, oh, let's just mod everything, right? You're looking at approximately, depending on the price of the cab, $800 to $1,000 per cabinet. It is expensive, guys. You got to get real button switches, wires. You got to buy the control panels, from a company. They're like 99 Lives, GI Joel. You got to buy the artwork. If you want to purchase a PCB from Arcade 1-Up, you got to buy that. It's usually like $100 for the encoder board PCB plus shipping. It is not cheap. It is not cheap. And it's something like I wanted like I wanted like nicer stuff. Like the Golden Axe that Arcade 1-Up did was just at now it's unacceptable. Back then it was cool, the swan design, the riser, the marquee kind of stinks, no coin door, you can go on and on the sound. But now it's just unacceptable when you have so many of those extra features like, the slanted control panels, the play guard surface without the plastic deck protector, the speaker grill covers, better sound, better marquees, light up coin doors, molded coin doors. I mean, it literally goes a long way. Guys, this is going to be our best mod yet. I do miss like modding. I think it's really cool. And I think it inspires you guys to say like, oh, look, we have an instructional video to go ahead and do this. We can do this too, right? Because trust me, we're not some mod gods. We're just average schmo people, right? But Brett, we're not gonna mod live stream it live. That's way too much work. I mean, we could do it. Especially with this one because there's not really full side art. It's just like a sticker. It's pretty easy stuff. But we're gonna make a pre-produced video, so if you guys want to do this at home, you can kind of pause it, rewind it, do your own thing, when you see this, and then it'll have like edits. So we'll fast forward in some points when my wife's like cutting out all of the buttons and stuff. You don't need to watch her slowly do that. You get the gist of it, right? Just like our Killer Instinct video, it's gonna be much like that. Our Killer Instinct mod project that we did. It's gonna be fun, and it's kind of like our last one. Really, it's the last hoorah, and we're gonna be going into the future of XL. Also, GI Joel is gonna do a 2-player control panel for NBA Jam XL, so we'll also make a video on that. And then I'm gonna put real buttons in there. That'll be nice. I got that new monitor in there. It's cool. I like it. The NBA Jam is cool. Kind of wondering what they're going to do this year if there is an XL. And I'm hoping, guys, that Arcade 1-Up, Peasant Cade lineup with the screens being like 13 inches. I really hope that that's just for the Peasant cabs. But who knows? That could spill over in the deluxe line as well. What do you think, guys? Should we do Saturday live streams or should we stick to Tuesday night? Now we only got 19 folks in here, but if I put up a poll, we can at least get your opinions on it. I can engage with my audience here. All right, there we go. Hopefully I spelled everything correctly. There you go, guys. There you go. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at in the chat here. Let's take down Marketplace. We don't got anything exciting going on over there. Oh, see, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. Guys, I called it. Go watch my video, guys. Come on. I said there's no chance in hell that Arcade 1UP is going to spend money making that packaging look the way it does, right? With the bright colors on it. Let's just go over to Walmart's website. If that's just going to get shipped to FedEx, right? I'm like, these are going to be in store, ready to buy 100%. Let's go over to walmart.com so I can show you guys. I mean, I know you've seen it, but I want to look at it. I want to look over. It's actually kind of hard to find these cabs. Like if you type in Arcade 1UP SC, it wasn't coming up before. Let's see what it comes up now. Yeah, see, it's not doing it again. That's awesome. So you can actually buy them now. That's all. You should have taken a picture, buddy. Not like it's like anything that's breaking news, right? But it still would have been cool just to see. All right, let's see here. Share this. There we go, guys. All right, we're back, baby. All right, let's scroll. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's showing up a little bit better. Okay, so like you go like here, right? It wasn't showing up before at all. It's kind of hard to find. So you see the new packaging, right? So they're not going to make a box like this, just have FedEx ship it. If that was the case, it would just be brown like the Street Fighter came in, right? Maddox, what's up, man? Says, when Arcade 1UP will come out with the new Pac-Man? Ooh, I mean, every other week, right? Good question. Mike Hawkins is saying it's always possible for the Pac-Man 35th. Was it 35th or 45th anniversary? I thought it was 45th. And XL end up being the same and only cab for Arcade 1UP. Yeah, it's... So you can see like a Pac-Man Deluxe. I mean, they just came out with the Pac-Man CornerCade, so that's what I'm going to show you right here. It's this $2.99 guy. So if we back out here, this is their newest Pac-Man integration. I mean, this thing is wacky. So here's the kid playing it. Here's the side view. Now they don't have a side view with the riser, which is weird because it was there. There's the box. But this thing is something else. I like I said, I'm hoping that this is just... I know everything's going to be a slim design. So guys, it'll always be the slim design, but maybe you get the one whole piece that's not digital with the deluxe line. If there is a deluxe line anymore, I don't know. I can't be certain. But yeah, everything's going to be slim design for sure. And there was one other one. Where's the Mortal Kombat at? It's kind of hiding on us here. So this is sometimes they don't come up. Mortal Kombat SC. Here we go. You got to get real specific. So let's see here. Oh, they don't really show it. That's unfortunate. They totally edited that in because these people have always played those games. So if you go back here, you can see like that's what it would look like with the additional riser. So yeah, it is what it is. It's going to be interesting to see what the deluxe line is. It's kind of sad. You can see all three integrations of what like the CornerCade would be, what this deluxe could be of this, and then you see like the original. Like they had something going here. They just need to make it maybe a little bit taller. But it's interesting how just the tides have changed with that company and all that jazz. So kind of sad to see. Mike Hawker says, FYI, whenever you see a check nearby as an option or pickup, it means that is in-store item. Well, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Yeah, the box is kind of pretty looking for sure. It's definitely eye-appealing. B. Kirby. Like I told James Yates, everything stick to the weekdays. Summer is coming and most people will be out doing things on the weekends, so your live stream audience will shrink. That's like the biggest thing is like I was wondering is like I was kind of gauging what is everybody doing? Where do you want me to be? I can be wherever you guys need me to be. Because the more people that watch, the more engagement, the more fun the show is. It's not fun when some of these streams run with like 3 people watching. Like I don't know how they do it. Those are the true professionals. You got 3 people watching, sitting there talking about pinball for 4 hours. Like, good God Almighty, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know, but it just is what it is. Let's see here. All right, let's get this out of here. Let's go big. Let's go big or go home, right? Where we at in the poll? Oh God, look at that. Tuesday is blowing it away. Guys, you love me on Tuesday. You'll love me on Tuesday was kind of cool too, because it is like when like tech companies or video game companies or arcade companies, that's usually when they release their news is on a Tuesday. So bam, we could like talk about it right away. That was kind of like the whole plan. And then nobody was streaming on Tuesdays, right? And when I used to work, it was, Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I had off. So I was like, oh, that's my Saturday night. So it kind of all just made sense. Yeah, it will tip over. If you see my NBA Jam Slim Katie video, it does shake. Mike says the entire peasant line has only produced specifically for in-store Walmart as part of an impulse buy strategy. Okay, so hopefully they have other things cooking then. They're willing to send you them because they have plenty, but they know they need to offer more. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So it looks like Tuesdays. I don't only have 11 votes. How many people are watching this thing? Come on, where's the other 20 people doing? What are the other 8 people doing? It just seems like Tuesday, though. It's kind of like the what about Saturday and Tuesday? We just do the double bubble, baby. Let's go. Is that too much CornerCade? I understand. I can bring it down a little bit. Guys, do you want me to bring the energy down a little bit? Do you want me to just, talk very monotone, and then I can satisfy you with the radio essence that we bring here on each and every podcast? You're listening to WBMB Satellite 101,000. I hope the new Pac-Man comes before it will. So, Maddox, so usually what's happening is a lot of these companies are going to be gearing up for Q4. That's any retailer's big moment to shine. For the arcade scene, everything's gonna be coming in like October, September-ish. So that's when we're gonna get hyped. As September is gonna be like a madhouse. Yeah, wake up. Got a little bit of indigestion, man. Oh my god. That's right, man. Wake up. Mike Conquer says the day the new MK leaked, online job lot had 3 of the peasant cades as free items. So this new line has nothing to do with the previous model selling out. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. That is interesting. Saturday afternoons and your regular Tuesday nights, just double bubble dip it. But then I don't get to see my wife a lot. So like even right now, I'm like, I kind of want to hang out with her. It's like her off day, I don't get to see her a lot. I think she's like relaxing with the kids in bed right now. Yeah. So hopefully this all goes well. I'm going to rewatch this stream, guys, and see if there's any stuttering. We were playing some video in the beginning. I can actually keep doing that. I should probably keep doing that again just to test it out one more time. This is a total test. This is a test of the International Broadcasting System. All right, where are we at here? Let's do Alpha 2 gameplay this time. Oh, Jesus. What is what? Hello, neighbor. What is that? That's like that one weird game that kids play. All right, here we go. All right, guys. Street Fighter Alpha 2. All right, guys, let me know in the chat how this is rocking and rolling, if it's like sucky or not. Because on my end, it looks beautiful. It looks 1080. There's no slowdown. There's no stuttering. You betcha, my guy. This is a test. This is Street Fighter Alpha 2. Rolento. Let's go, baby, from Final Fight. This is the stream right here where it was stuttering like real bad when I went to go rewatch this. Hadouken! 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 Hopefully this will be all good, guys. I feel like it's stuttering a little bit. But again, I'm watching this. Like, you guys got to tell me, because I'm watching this on my computer. It's stuttering for me. Okay, cool. That's good. That's good to know. Copy. Okay, good to know. That's a bummer. For those of you that are coming in, we've been trying to test the internet out. So just gonna let this play out a little bit. So I want to see. We can't have it choppy, guys. We gotta have smooth gameplay. But I went from 6 upload to 40 upload. So if we just do this real quick. Let's go over to the let's go over to this guy real quick. Let me just mute that real quick. So we go over here, right? We test out the little speed test action, right? This is what we're trying to gauge, guys. I just upgraded my internet today. There we go. So I should have a gig upload or a gig download. I wish I had a gig upload. I have a gig download, which really doesn't matter. It's the upload speed when you're streaming, because I'm uploading to you guys. And I should have around 40 uploads. So we'll see here. Which is still, it's better than the 6 that I was getting before. That's why we couldn't do anything here. And it's about the same. So I upgraded today, made a simple phone call for $7 more a month. I got much better internet speeds. So we'll see what happens. I mean, those are the numbers, guys. You tell me what those mean, because I truly don't know. Oh, that's cool. They have like little streaming quality good. Are you sure? Gaming quality good. Browsing quality great. Well, yeah, no shit. You're just browsing on the internet. Although I'll have to see, because it was stuttering doing that. I made a Arcade 1-Up video, guys, and my internet browser was literally stuttering as I'm making the video. Like, I'm not even live streaming. I'm just pre-recording this video. I'm like, what is going on here? They are. I think they're. I think they're bad. But just help me out, guys. Like, what are you guys getting at home? James Hates Everything has 5,000 upload. That is insane. Like, that's like the speed of light. Oh, I mean, that's not a bad idea, but when you're doing spur of the moment type things, and I don't have YouTube like premium, but when you're doing spur of the moment things, it's good to just kind of have it live. Plus, we're gonna be live game playing from the arcade. So I gotta be able, this has gotta be able to work. Otherwise, we're not gonna be able to do gameplay. Plus, I'd like to hook up at some point a mini PC, Nintendo Switch. We could play like beat 'em ups and stuff together. Like, we could have some fun. I know those don't do like a lot. Like, a lot of people don't watch those, but it's still fun to do. It's fun to break things up a little bit from just sitting and chilling and chatting with you guys. I have 10 up. Oh man, a Fret, Fret burner. Yeah. Oh, look at that retro. So I have 300 down and 10 up. Holy moly. Yeah, I couldn't do it with what we were having, guys. I was literally retro before I made the call right now in Fret. I had pretty much the same internet. I had about 400 up or down, I mean, and about 6 up. So it was kind of, and I'm doing like all this production stuff. Like, I was killing my internet. So like, everybody had to be off the internet. I had to just knock on the neighbors' doors. Hey, can you guys not use the internet for like an hour? That's how bad it was. All right, let's go back real quick. Let's go real quick back to the video. Get a little bit more testing on that. Let it just run for a second. There we go. Ooh, let me know, buddy. That'd be cool. I do things instantaneously though, like I don't know, like pre-planned, but yeah, like if I were to show like B Kong's, Wonderland video, right? I'd like to be able to have it not skipping. It'd be funny if I fooled you guys into pretending like I was playing, like, oh, I'm Ryu right now. I'm some like god tier player. be hilarious.
Round one, fight!
I'm kind of watching it back. It's stuttering a little bit. It's not exactly perfect, but it is better. I wonder if half of that is because I'm. I don't know. Yeah, it's stuttering. Well, a $7 difference per month, it's gonna kill you. You know, if it was 50, I'd have to talk it over with my wife, but you know. Doesn't it look like I'm playing? Like here, if I made myself what do YouTubers do? They go a little bit bigger, right? No, that's it'd be thinking they do a little bit smaller. I don't know, like this, and I'm playing. Like if I did this, no, it'd be like this. Right, no, the circles where it's at. I feel like that's what the cliche YouTubers do, right? Yeah, if I pre-downloaded, I don't have any download videos that are downloaded already, so I would do that and see. That's the one thing we didn't test. It's a good question, Frack. That's what I was trying to figure out everything. Like, is it my computer? Remember, my computer's an i5 laptop, right? It has 16 gigs of RAM, and it's got a 2050 dedicated graphics card. So I wonder if that's like it's just too much to be running like an Elgato camera, Elgato mic, playing the live stream. So I was wondering if I might have to like get a different computer. I know a laptop is weaker than a PC. It's good questions all around, and something we're trying to. That's what we're testing here today. You know. Hopefully when I do videos, though, I won't look like Mr. Potato Head. That was the biggest thing. Oh, I love this song, dude. This theme song. Oh, it's gonna be so fun to play when this comes out. But I will say this. Let's bring this down real quick. When I'm like this, have you guys noticed that if there's any like stuttering when I'm just here with you guys? Do I still look 1080p? Like that's another one of those tests that I'd like to do as well. Because I was curious about that running as well. Yeah, it looks like there's a little stutter to there. And I wonder if that's just the computer speed too. That's something that I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll real quick. It looks like you guys want me to stay on Tuesday, so you guys are in control. Let's go. Right now, kind of looking at the playback, I think I look like 1080. I think I look good. I think I look good for what I am, right? That looks good. Okay, cool. Well, I guess that's gonna conclude our testing. I mean, I don't know what else to test really. We've been testing for like an hour and 16 minutes. It was only supposed to be a 10-minute test. This is great. You guys have rocked it out with me here. We're gonna do here. Let's see. We're gonna be doing this show, guys, on Tuesday. You guys voted it in. This is the show on Tuesday, guys. Let's go. We're gonna be talking Wonderland Amusements with their WonderCon demonstration. Shout outs to B Kong. See if I can use his video while I'm walking and talking with you guys about this. We're gonna talk about the future of Arcade 1-Up. Is this the direction we're going? Are they gonna have different form factors, different screen sizes for different models? Is this it, man? And then at games, let me move myself over yonder here. At games, let's go. There we go. What are we doing? What do you think it's going to be? Do we think it's going to be the left or the right? What's coming out? We got a little teaser preview. Also, Primal Carnage could be better than you think. A little bit addicting. I am on the leaderboards. Spoiler alert: I have made the leaderboards, and hopefully, I can stay there for a long, long time. But that's going to be the show on Tuesday, guys. Plus, we'll talk about anything new and relevant, whatever you guys want to bring up as well. because that's what we do here. We chill and we chat, baby. Let's go. Guys, I appreciate everybody being here while I was just messing around. Hopefully I can grab my wife, clean up this mess, and see if we can drag her into the arcade and have some fun, right? The kids, I don't know, they kind of allow it, kind of don't. Also got to get to Costco to buy some grocery or garbage bags. So that's always a fun adventure. But guys, thank you so much for being here. Smash the like button on your way out. Give your thoughts, comments, feedbacks, and reactions down below to this crazy, crazy internet stream, right? Guys, thank you so much for being here. And we're going to hit that outro button, and we'll see you in the next